14, Trev's Wrestling Show here on Trev TV. I'm the Trev. You know that. If you're tuning in, if you're watching, that's too sweet. Anyway, I'm not trying to keep my review show and my wrestling show on par with one another. As I said, this is episode 14. The review show is at episode 14. It's just a lucky coincidence that that's where we're at for both, I guess. I mean, as soon as I get to that Spartacus review, that'll change everything. But I digress. But I'm not here to talk about Spartacus. I'm here to talk about wrestling. More specifically, the match card for New Japan's Dominion, happening on June 9th. Now, I don't watch as much New Japan as I like. And that's more or less by circumstance, time restraints and all that fun stuff, the time zones and all that. And with everything I have to do during a day, I don't get to watch as much. But I do get to watch the big shows, even if it's just watching the replays. And that's probably what I'll do with this one. I won't watch it live because the 9th is a busy day for Trev. I mean, that's his 1-year anniversary. That. So, either way, here's my predictions for the card. On a quick note, when I was ready to do the review video for this, there was only 4 matches set. The whole match card wasn't pumped out till at least a day or 2 ago. And I mean, on the onset, it does look very rushed. But I think you got a good recipe for not so much long-term booking, but for booking after the event. And we'll get into some of that. So first match on the card. You got newly crowned IWGP United States Champion Jon Moxley against Shota Umino. I don't even think I need to predict this one. I mean, do you ever look at something on paper and say that guy is in for a very bad day? I think Red Shoes' kid, Shota Umino. I know I said that wrong the first time too. Sue me. I think he's in for a very bad day. I don't suspect this will be a 5-star match, but I don't suspect it'll be a long drawn out match. I imagine it'll be over quick. And poor Red Shoes. Poor Red Shoes. I don't know if he'll be reffing this match or not, but to watch his boy, who is a young lion, get put through the paces by Jon Moxley. The guy is rediscovering himself, and you're putting him with him. Oh, obviously, picking Moxley. Number 2. You got Satoshi Kojima versus Shingo Takagi. Now, this is a weird one when you look at it. I mean, Kojima's a heavyweight, and Takagi just came off of losing the finals at Best of the Super Juniors. So I don't know if they're going to push Takagi into the heavyweight division after this, or what the score is, if it's just a match for the sake of having a match. I don't know, but I can imagine having lost at Super Juniors. That'll be a motivating factor for Takagi. On the flip side, you could be looking at it from maybe this is the downslide for Takagi and they'll give it to Kojima. It's a hard one to predict. It really is, but I'm going to go with the former and not the latter. And I'm picking Takagi to win this match. Up next, you got a tag team match with Jushin Thunder Liger and Yoshihashi versus the team from Suzuki Gun of Minoru Suzuki and Zack Sabre Jr. If anything, this would be a great match. There'll be spots all over the place. Suzuki's going to kick ass like he always does. I mean, that's just a given. You put Minoru in a ring with anybody, he's going to kick your ass. No ifs, ands, or buts. But I think, again, when I was saying in the beginning, how this card looks like a recipe for long-term booking, being Liger's on his farewell tour, he's obviously going to take the L on this one. Whether it's Sabre or Suzuki that pins him, I think it'll be Suzuki that pins him. Yeah, I'm calling my prediction right now. It'll be Suzuki Gun winning it. But you also got Hashi and Sabre Jr., who have nice storyline going on their own. So again, a tag team match that's going to create 2 matches long term. Again, Suzuki Gun's going to win this one. Fourth on the card, you got the team of Taguchi Gun, Taguchi Japan, which is Hiroshi Tanahashi, Juice Robinson, and Rizuki Taguchi, versus the team from Bullet Club, which is Jay White, Chase Owens, and Taiji Ishimori. You kind of have to wonder where Juice Robinson is in all this. He just finished getting his ass handed to him by Moxley, lost the United States Championship, and now he's being thrown into a tag match against the Bullet Club. And there's tensions in Bullet Club right now, as I kind of figured there would be. You know, that goes without saying. But I don't think it'll be enough to cost Bullet Club the match. If anything, you'll see more of whatever they got going on after the match. But to pick a winner, I mean, Bullet Club started off hot at the beginning of the year. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you could say they kind of derailed a little bit, but at the same time, maybe they haven't. You know, maybe they'll just, instead of dropping, they'll pick right back up. And I want to say Bullet Club for the win. So I think that's what I'm going to go ahead and say. Up next, you got your first of 5 championship matches, which ultimately make up the rest of this card. For the Never Openweight Championship, you got the champ Taichi versus Tomohiro Ishii. Now, Ishii's already been a 3-time champ. And I mean, you could say the writing's already on the wall in this one. It's probably going to go to Ishii. I think, anyway. Now, what kind of a match they're going to have is a good question. I mean, Ishii can put on a good match. Taichi can put on a really good match. A 5-star match? Maybe. I mean, I think there might be other matches on this card that'll give you a 5-star match. But either way, I think Ishii's going to be your Never Openweight champion for the 4th time. Up next, you got the IWGP Tag Team Championship. You got the champs, the Guerrillas of Destiny, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, versus Los Ingobernables de Japón of Evil and Sonata. Again. This is the how many time we've had this match. Again. Do they just need new teams? Do they need to expand the tag team division? I don't know. I mean, I don't see Guerrillas coming out without the belts. And that might just be thinking with this, not with this. Because I'm not going to lie, I got a soft spot for Tama Tonga. I do. I mean, who wouldn't? The guy is money. So, as for a prediction, yeah, the Guerrillas. Up next, you got the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. You got the champ, Dragon Lee, versus Will Ospreay. Now, Ospreay just won Best of Super Juniors a couple days ago. Why would they stop his momentum now? Why? It makes no sense for them to give him that and then have him lose. Pretty easy peasy prediction. Will Ospreay is going to win. And it's going to be a hell of a match. I guarantee you that. I mean, if his match from Dominion and he had a match of the year at Super Juniors. So, of course, it's going to be a great match. To not pick Ospreay is borderline insane. Next, you got the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. You got the champ, Kota Ibushi, versus Tetsuya Naito. This one's hard. This one's very hard. I mean, I'm the kind of guy, if you're going to win a belt, you want to treat it like it means something. With Naito, he doesn't care for the IC belt. It's been shown time and time again. I mean, he's broken it once. He just leaves it around every other time. He doesn't care for it. And I get why they would want to put it on Naito, but I don't see them doing it this time. Ibushi, I think, is going to be their established star for a long time to come. Well, if not their established, their homegrown guy. And since they finally got him locked long term, keep him going with the belt. So my prediction is Ibushi. Ninth card on the match, and your main event. It's for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. You got the champ, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, versus the GOAT, I said it, the Painmaker, Chris Jericho. Hashtag thank you, Jericho. If no one else will say it, I'll say it. Thank you, Jericho. Having said that, this is going to be a fight, a very good fight. I really don't know who to pick, though. I really don't. I mean, Okada's a 5-time champ. Jericho's an established name. Not saying Okada isn't, because he is. I mean, any guy who can hold that belt for well over 2 years straight, 12 defenses before losing it to Omega. Would they give it to a part-time guy? Or at least a guy on a limited schedule, knowing that he's going to be a full-time performer for All Elite Wrestling? I don't know. I'd love to see it happen. And in my heart of hearts, I want to say Jericho. And since, well, some of my predictions have actually gone better than others, I'm not going to lie. If this is one that I'm going to get wrong, then I'm going to pick Okada. On the basis of if I get it wrong. That was actually a lot tougher to predict than I thought it was going to be. Most of these matches anyways. But that was episode 14 of Trev's Wrestling Show here on Trev TV. I want to thank you for tuning in. Your viewership always means so much to me. Always has, always will. I do appreciate you. Very much so. You've taken this much time out of your day to watch this video, and who knows how much other time out of any other day to watch all my other videos. So I do appreciate you guys tuning in, listening to me ramble. Hell, if you're falling asleep to me, that's awesome too. Like I said, I don't know if I'll be watching this card from start to finish. More than likely, I'll be catching replays. Because like I said, the 9th, I'm a busy man. I'm going to be a busy, busy man. So either way, look for a reaction video to this. And hopefully, for the second straight year, we'll have a new IWGP heavyweight champ. And that was the beauty of last year's Dominion, is you had 2 main belts change hands. On my wedding day, Jericho became the Intercontinental champ. Omega became the heavyweight champ. Here's hoping for another changing of the guard as far as the heavyweight championship is concerned. But if you like this video, feel free to hit the thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, well, hit the thumbs up anyway. It's all good. If you want, there's a little red button somewhere in there. Hit that. And you can stay up to date with all my content. If you really, really want to, you can find Trev TV on Facebook at Trev's TV. And if you want to become a super fan, you can find Trev TV on Instagram at rockstartrev TV. So moving forward, I have the next couple videos lined up. You're going to have the reaction video to this. You're going to have that Spartacus review that I'm supposed to get on, that I'm 2 weeks behind on now, because I started the Transformers review, obviously. And then you're going to have the Stanley Cup Finals reaction. Now, this being my 95th video, that'll take me to 98. I'll probably have another Transformers review in there. That leaves video 100. So I've got my next 5 lined up. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there, as we always do. So in the meantime, and in between time, be on the lookout for more videos from the Trev. Later.